Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Consider how to install xenon lamps so as not to blind drivers of oncoming cars. Properly install xenon with their own hands can even a novice driver, but it is important to understand the specifics of gas discharge lamps. How not to lose your license. There is no direct ban on the use of xenon lamps, but for an authorized installation, the driver can be deprived of his license for a period of 6 months to a year. Traffic police officers refer to Article 12.5 Part 3 of the Administrative Code, which establishes such a penalty if the car is equipped with lighting devices, the mode and color of luminescence of which do not comply with the established tolerances for the operation of vehicles. The list of defects of external lighting devices, in which further operation of the vehicle is prohibited, also serves as a reason for the suppression measure. The prohibition comes into force in the following cases: non-compliance of light flux regulation with the requirements of GOST, diffusers and lamps do not correspond to the type of lighting device, non-compliance of the modes of operation and type of lamps with the design of lighting devices provided by the vehicle manufacturer. To reduce the risk of deprivation of VU, it is necessary to comply with the following conditions: reflector and headlight glass must be designed for the installation of xenon lamps, the presence of autocorrector, adjusting the light beam depending on the position of the car body, headlights must be equipped with a washer. Let's consider how to install discharge lamps so as not to interfere with oncoming traffic and count on the loyalty of traffic police officers. For legalization, you need to obtain a permit for conversion, and then legalize the changes made in the design of the vehicle. Headlamp marking. The possibility of installing xenon lamps is determined by the manufacturer of the lighting devices. You can find out the tolerances by deciphering the markings. DC-DR, headlamps with separate lamps for low beam and high beam. For both, the installation of xenon lamps is available. DCR, dual mode headlamp, one bulb. The installation of a gas discharge lamp is allowed. DCHR, xenon can be installed only for low-beam headlights. HCHR or HCR, only halogen lamps. CR, headlamps with incandescent lamps. The marking is applied directly to the glass or headlight housing. OEM xenon kit. Many car models are equipped with xenon only in expensive configurations. Therefore, for installation it is enough to buy headlights, lamps and a device for automatic beam correction. Since the cost of these parts is not small, the headlight washer system can be built with your own hands. You will need a used windshield washer tank, a suitable motor, tubes. Washer nozzles, suitable for any car, are mounted in the bumper. The device is powered through a fuse. Power control should be output to a separate button in the cabin. You can connect to the standard washer, then the headlights will be washed together with the windshield. But in this case, the washer consumption will increase significantly. After installation of the set, the headlights must be adjusted in a certified center. You can do it at a dealer's station. It is better to keep a copy of the adjustment order in the vehicle at all times. Remodeling headlights for xenon. If the cost of the standard kit seems too unreasonable to you, you can assemble xenon from individual components. On the cars in which the same bulb is responsible for the near and far modes of headlight illumination, it is necessary to install by xenon. In the opposite case, you can use xenon lamps D2S for high beam and D2R for low beam. At the moment in the sale can be found discharge lamps even under the usual base of the H series. Many adapters are available. So there should be no problems with the installation of the lamps themselves. Even if the headlights have lenses for halogen light, before installing xenon lamps on your vehicle, the lenses must be replaced with a set specifically designed for a gas discharge light source. This is explained by the difference in the design of the curtain, that switches lighting modes. So, what you need to switch from halogen to discharge lamps, suitable lenses, xenon lamps, ignition unit and fasteners for it, connectors. For connection and, if necessary, adapters. The best solution in this case is to buy a ready-made, certified kit. It is advisable to keep a copy of the document in the car. Auto beam corrector will have to be purchased separately. If your car already has an electric adjustment drive, you can buy a universal autocorrector without servos. Motors can also be purchased separately if necessary. Recommendations for installing xenon lamps. Recommendations for installing xenon lamps. The ignition unit and autocorrector should be installed in clean, moisture-proof locations. Make sure they are securely fastened. The light control module must be level. To disassemble the headlight and install the lenses, you can heat the sealant with a hair dryer. Then carefully separate the glass with a knife. Never touch the xenon lamps. To make them last a long time, you should only hold on to the base itself. Before reassembly, make sure that there are no fingerprints or other contaminants on the inside of the glass and on the lens. Why everything is so serious. Standard installation of xenon with your own hands takes no more than half an hour. What does the wrong approach to installation look like? Instead of a standard halogen lamp is put xenon bulb with the appropriate base is attached to the ignition unit. Connection of connectors from the unit to the lamps, minus and plus, are powered from a standard connector. What is the salt, you ask? Xenon installed in headlights not designed for this purpose will blind oncoming drivers. It's all about the nature of the source that generates the light output. The shorter wavelength of emission of discharge lamps, as well as the large dimensions of the spark charge, provoke the scattering of the light flux when used with reflectors for halogen lamps. This explains the need to install a collecting lens or a special reflector. The situation is further aggravated by the installation of xenon in headlights with a conventional reflector and fluted headlight glass. Unfortunately, many drivers ignore not only legal provisions, but also common sense norms. Installation of xenon with their own hands in ordinary headlights must be accompanied by flattening the corrugation. To do this, a special polishing nozzle and abrasives gradation from P60 to P2000 are used. Final processing is carried out with coarse abrasive and fine-grained polishing paste. You can also use fluoropol or windshield polish based on cerium oxide. Correct installation of xenon with your own hands. Xenon headlight labeling. Varieties of automobile lamp bases. In conclusion, proper installation of xenon lamps is crucial for ensuring optimal performance and longevity. By following the steps outlined in this video, you can enhance your vehicle's lighting efficiency while also prioritizing safety. Remember to always consult your vehicle's manual and, if necessary, seek professional assistance to avoid any potential issues. Thank you for watching, and drive safely with your newly installed xenon lamps.